This is the sixth and penultimate night of investigation from the sombre and silent town of RAF West Raynham. This is Most Haunted Live.
Good evening, and you join us in a rain-swept and wind-tossed Norfolk night here on Most Haunted Live, the secret town. The town in question is the former RAF base West Raynham, a town on a massive but now abandoned scale, and so far we have had some absolutely awesome results. We've had smashing light bulbs, plates being hurled around, weird screams, we've had horror, we've had hysteria, and the journey still has 2 more nights to go because this is our penultimate night. The journey in front of us is terrifying but also intriguing. Who knows what lurks inside the RAF base for Yvette Fielding and the team. And tonight, Kieran O'Keefe is conducting a unique experiment in a room, room 7, that has seen reports of intense paranormal activity. Now, Yvette and the team are outside, not too far from our central location here at Hangar 4. Here is just some of what might be in store for them tonight.
Hidden away in a lonely corner of this abandoned site, you'll find the officers' mess. Once a busy haven, a place for rest, relaxation and recuperation. Now this expansive, echoey building is a desolate, barren, intimidating shell. The only sense of people is that of the saddened souls left behind. Many soldiers have passed through this building. Familiar faces would meet here, the walls filled with a strong sense of comradeship. But sadly, not all of those comrades would return. Several spirits have been sensed here. Could they be searching for their colleagues who never came back? Or perhaps they are those lost to war, returning to the last place they knew was home. One alarming recollection from this building is that of a steward being terrified whilst on his rounds. He claimed to have seen a shape visibly moving down a corridor. Petrified, he brought others to investigate and discovered the same thing. Terrified, they could find no explanation. The most sinister area here is known simply as Room 7 and is said to send chills down the spines of anyone who dare enter. This dank, dark room is severely cold all year round, much more so than the rest of the building. Many have recounted seeing the spirit of a pilot walking through the walls here, disappearing into the warren of corridors and rooms. Will any of the team dare to follow and see where he leads?
Our investigation into the silent town that was once known as RAF West Raynham is about to commence. We are absolutely live. Between now and midnight, Yvette Fielding is in place with the team. Let the vigil begin.
Thank you very much, Paul. Well, we're here outside this tonight's location, and it's the officers' mess, and it is huge, absolutely huge. I know Carl, Stuart, Kieran, and various other members of the crew have had a big wander around this place. We haven't had a wander around there, leaving it for surprise. And it's awesome, isn't it, apparently?
It is. I was actually here during the day a couple of days ago, and it's creepy even during the day. And I'm saying that, but I know it's, you know, psychological, but it is a huge place, and there are parts of it that I know are going to creep people out.
Now also our security, Steve Smith, who's head of security here, they always have a scout round and they get the sniffer dogs out and make sure that there's nobody in this particular building just before we come here. And they were saying that they were actually seeing figures like black shadows moving around inside and different rooms down the corridors, and they were saying that freaked the security guards out.
Surprised.
So, yeah, so we're in for a bit of a night. Let's head inside then and take a look at what we've got. Okay, just so you know, tonight's a little bit different from last night. The crew were all together, so Chris is on main camera. We've got lovely Chris Conway and Kieran, obviously. We've got Carl and Kath Stuart's with the cables, aren't you, Stu? Where are you? Matt and Simon, and we've got Guy over in the back there. We've also got Mike, who is a rigger, and he's going to be picking the cables up and walking around, but he's further down that corridor there. So, should we make
Before you even start, when we were in here, you know that noise we've been hearing, that long squeak?
Yeah.
It was, while you were talking outside, you could hear it in here, just
Straight away.
It sound a bit different now.
Yeah, it
It was that whirl, but different.
it was almost like it was slower, like lower.
Just for those people who've just not seen any of the most haunted shows previous to this one, we've been picking up on a very high frequency, sort of, at first we think it's a rat or something like that, but actually it has almost an electricity static feel to it. So we've been picking that up the last couple of nights, slowing it down and getting the most quite frightening noises out of it, which we'll be playing to you later on. But anyway, Chris, what are you sensing as you're coming into this particular building?
Straight away, this is quite a strange one for me, being in a British RAF base. As soon as we walked in, it's like a French accent, in fact, French language, and there's two of them, and they're up speaking to me, but they're speaking so fast and they're speaking in French.
Can you ask them to slow down?
Yeah, I'll try. I'm picking up some words, but not many.
Just tell me what you're hearing. Anything. It doesn't matter.
I'm trying to sort of pick things as they're talking. It's like Alamon, something like that. Alamon, come on. Guer, something Guer.
Guer. Does that mean something?
Well, it's pronunciation, but guerre, G-U-E-R-R-E means war.
Fantastic, that's good.
Okay. I'm just trying, as I'm saying it, they're going so fast. Come on.
Maybe Kieran,
I wonder what they're doing
hey,
here.
you ask a question in French that they would understand, and
Okay.
perhaps they could, and ask them to speak slowly back to Chris. Maybe Chris can give you an answer.
Okay. Simple question. Comment t'appelles-tu?
But ask them to speak slowly to Chris.
Ok, mais parle pas vite pour Chris, l'homme qui est ici.
Hearing that?
Come on. No, they're still speaking fast, and you're saying Guer, but to me it sounds like Guer.
Okay. All right, so
But it could be just the way they're speaking.
we can try a little bit this later on. But can you just describe to me what they look like and any more information you have from them?
I'm not getting an image just now.
Guys, sorry to interrupt. Are you hearing what I'm hearing, Matt?
I'm too far back.
Right, everybody just stand completely still now, because I don't know if anyone's been hearing it. It's like a moaning noise.
That's exactly what Kath has just said.
Right, I've heard it twice now. So let's just stand still. Don't even move.
Really faint.
It's very, very faint, but it's there. There's the squeaking noise, which is with us, and then there's a very, very faint, that sort of classic ghost noise.
Yeah.
Let's keep walking down. So, how many of these gentlemen are there, the Frenchies?
I'm not actually getting an image of them at the moment, but there's two with us.
Right.
I'm trying to see if I can get an image of them.
Yeah.
Just now, it's voices that are coming to me.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. Isn't it? It's as much a surprise to me that to find Frenchmen in a British RAF base.
Okay, let's just, everybody stand still. What's that noise? Can you hear it, Carl?
I can hear it.
It's like that dynamo thing going again. There it is.
That's more like a breath.
Matt, can you get it?
I'm getting the dynamo thing.
Yeah, and listen, banging now.
And the noise.
I heard that.
Yeah.
It's like static. Like something trying to come through, static electricity, something. Carl.
Yes.
That is even better. I heard that. Chris, sorry. Sorry for the noise. The cables will settle once we stand still. We'll settle. Sorry for the noise. The cables will settle once we stand still. We'll settle. Okay, so the stairs here. What's down here? What's up there? What's through there? Okay. He's coming. What? Still. Shh. Matt.
Yeah?
You need to
I can hear it.
I need you to get in really close, Matt. Okay. Still.
Are you here?
Can you do that? Give me 2 short bursts. Just one. Can you do that 2 times? Just twice? Yeah, okay. Are you happy that we're here? Do it twice if you are. Okay. Is this your way of talking to us? Is this your voice? Can you say a word for us? Say a word now. Again? How clear are you getting those?
Kind of clear.
What's kind of clear?
Just kind of like 30%.
Arch, can you boost those up? Okay, they're going to try and do
I
that.
can hear it, but
Yeah.
not as loud as I like it.
Okay, okay. Can you make it louder, please? Keep still. Can you make it much louder, please? Again. Can you copy me? Can you copy the things I'm saying? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ask it not to answer you.
Can you be quiet now, please?
Now ask it.
You speak to me now? Say hello? Okay, keep really still now for a sec. Okay. Thank you for this. I'm going to ask you a question now. Can you please tell me, let me hear, what does hello sound like? Do hello now. And again. And again. Maybe so. There's something to go up there. There's something more to go up there, Arch. We can have I don't know, we need to get a sound expert in to look at all that, don't we really? Okay, let's move on,
Yeah,
yeah?
but why? I've got to ask the question.
Why in the bathroom?
Why in the toilet? I mean, you know, we've got a toilet here.
Oh, we were
we've got a
hearing
bathroom
it down
there.
the corridor, weren't we,
shower
earlier
here.
on? We were hearing it down the corridor earlier on.
True, we were. Oh, maybe it's just from the cinema. I guess.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe
maybe.
so.
Be interested to see what happens when we
Yeah.
walk out.
I mean, you know, it could be these French
It's still going on, isn't it?
couldn't Chris?
Possibly.
Yeah.
It's still going
Possibly.
on. It's still going on.
You're right, is it still going on?
Yeah. That's even better.
It's louder.
Say hello to us. Say hello, how are you? Are you a man? Do you mean us harm? Okay, were you here during the war?
That's loud. That is a performance. Here, I can barely hear it.
Can you copy me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my God, it sounds to me like something just went 5, 6.
Yeah. I don't know if that's because that's how the syllables sound like that.
Well, let's just try. I know sorry, I'm probably going a bit too far here, but can you finish this for me? Can you finish this for me? I was just going to say a rhyme or something. I was going to do run rabbit, but that's a song. Think of something.
That's Hugh.
Hugh, is this you? Could be anything. He's just responding, isn't he?
But he's responding. That's,
Yeah.
that's the...
Do you want me to do the controlled?
Yes, go
Well,
on.
I'm the only person in there. And I
Yeah.
held up fingers to my front,
Yes.
so nobody could see.
Yes.
Well, are you going to stand in there?
Yeah.
And I can do that.
Yeah.
So no one can see you at all.
And you asked, I'm going to hold fingers up.
Yeah. You ready?
Nobody will be able to see
Okay.
them.
Look.
Can you close the door? Go on. Is there a door?
Yeah.
We can show on camera that that door is closed, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, Kieran is holding up so many fingers. Can you tell us how many fingers he's holding up? So if he's holding 3, can you go, How many fingers is he holding up? Again, how many fingers is he holding up? That's really hard because it's kind of...
Can I show you the thing is, if it's slowed down, it might be in there, because if this is a voice
Yes.
that's coming through, that's all around us, he might, whatever its voice is saying, he might be saying 3 or 2
Exactly.
or 4.
That's, yeah.
If it's like if I said to you, how many fingers is Kieran holding up, and you could see, you'd say,
Yeah.
well, 4.
Yeah, exactly.
And if I said go, you go, no, it's 4.
I know. So how do we do that then?
Slow it down, see if it comes in.
Yeah.
Kieran knows what he's
Yeah,
held up,
that's
doesn't he?
true. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't say anything to anyone how many were holding up. But
Okay. Do you know you're dead? Are you happy? It's the most extraordinary thing I've ever encountered in my life. Are you...
I'm going to turn my radio off completely. Just say to Arch, I will not be able to have contact with you for a bit.
Okay.
No, completely off.
Why are you turning the radio off?
Just in case there's any interference between... Yeah, just...
Well, I don't think it is. How many years have we been doing this? We've never had this before.
Oh no, just...
I know, you're right.
Let's stop that one. I'll touch
It's
that
like
one
having
now.
a conversation with an alien or something. What year is it? What year do you think it is?
There's a moan then as well.
That was
isn't
my
there?
tummy.
Oh, was
That
it?
was my tummy.
Sounded like it was in the union.
It sounded like it was in there.
Just that last bit.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay. If we each go around and introduce ourselves to you by name, will you just say yes after each person has introduced themselves to you? Okay, here we go. Kieran, stand still.
Okay.
Matt. Carl. Chris. Me, Yvette. Kath. Chris. Chris. This is Chris. This one.
Oh, you've already said Chris once.
Yes, I know. Stuart. Simon. Anybody else? Sorry, anybody else?
Kieran, are we done, Kieran?
Yeah, Kieran, we've done everybody. That's everybody. 2 seconds. Can I just say, whoever you are, please stay with us and thank you very, very much. We were very pleased to meet you.
With a great deal of respect as well.
Yes. Wow. Please stay with us. Let's move on. Sorry, Stuart. What did you say?
Yvette said it, and she was right. That was absolutely extraordinary. We started with words in French, then those knocking sounds, and then that strange high-pitched communication. We've heard it before. What else will the team discover? More after this.
That's even better.
It's louder.
Do you mean us harm? Okay. Were you here during the war?
That's loud. That is before. Here, I can barely hear it.
Welcome back to RF West Raynham in Norfolk. We call it the Silent Town. It has been abandoned since 1994, an awesome site, and the site for tonight and tomorrow night of the Most Haunted Live investigation, which has started in amazing style. Words in French, lots of knocking, and those curious high-pitched noises which our sound department is analysing. Let's get an update now and introduce you again to our history experts, John Callow and Miriam Cook. Those words in French, were the French ever based here, Miriam?
Because there were French, yeah, there was a French squadron here at the base. It was actually formed at the base. It was the Lorraine squadron, and it was here in 1943. It's a very short period, and then it left in May.
So that's verified the fact that French would have been spoken here at one time then, John?
Yeah, that's right. And of course there was an enormous French contribution to the Battle of Britain and to the whole war effort. There was really a sort of coming together. If you think Europe is occupied, so the French, Danes, even anti-fascist Germans were all getting out and joining the fight for freedom.
And I suppose that's one of the huge differences between us and the Nazis. We had allies, they had subjects. They regard their conquered people as Untermenschen, subhuman.
That's right. And when we talk about Germans, what Churchill was always very keen to do was make a distinction between the German people and the Nazis, which he, of course, mispronounced on purpose.
Thank you for the moment, John and Miriam. Of course, we want to hear from you. Loads for you to comment on. The webcams are active. Julian Clegg has more. Julian.
Thank you very much indeed, Paul. Yes, tonight I want to hear from you about the sounds that we're hearing. I want your stories about the officers' mess, about room 7, and of course if there's any Morse code on the show again tonight, please interpret it and let us know, because you were invaluable on the show last night. Let's look at the interactive map where our webcams are tonight in the officers' mess. There it is, webcam 1 tonight. Let's have a look, see where that is this evening. It's in room 7, of course. You've already been talking about that on the first floor. The bar area on the ground floor, webcam 2. Webcam 3 tonight, the corridor on the ground floor, and finally webcam 4 in the dining hall. Let's go around the webcams right now and see what you're seeing. First of all, webcam 1, thank you very much indeed for all your messages. Jodie in Stevenage, there's a tall figure laying on the top bunk bed. We've had several messages saying that already. And Angela from Merseyside says, I can see 2 RAF men fighting in the room where the bunk beds are. Looks like a rowdy one tonight, guys. So investigation team, be careful. Webcam 2, the bar area on the ground floor. There it is. Dylan from Glasgow. There were a group of officers standing around by the webcam talking to each other, and then they just disappeared. Dylan, thank you. And Damien and Louise in Southampton, we can see footprints walking along the floor by the window on webcam 2. Webcam 3 in the corridor. Let's bring that up. There it is. Gordon from Ramsgate. I have Morse code on the camera in the corridor. Several of you said that about Morse code this evening. And Simon from Milton Keynes. There is a man's face on the wall next to the window. He looks like he's very angry about something. Thank you, Simon. Webcam 4, the dining hall. Let's bring that one up there. The tables and chairs and so on. Robin in West Kingsdown. There appears to be a figure standing by the serving hatch. And Lauren in Worcester, there was a figure behind one of the chairs. It looks like a little girl or a little boy. Now, what are you going to see on those webcams? Go to the website to look at them, and then, of course, let me know what you have to say and your messages, please. This is how you can get in touch. You can text me, text the word screen, then a space, then your message to 80889. A text costs 50p plus 1 standard rate message. Don't forget to say who you are and where you're from, and you must be over 18 to get in touch, by the way, with Most Haunted Live. We're also running a great competition again this time with your chance to win 2 Virgin Experience days. This is really nice, actually. A ghost hunting experience including a paranormal investigator and a clairvoyant medium at one of Britain's most haunted locations. 2 winners walking off with that pair of tickets, and there's more. You'll walk off with tickets for the next Most Haunted Live UK event, and 7 runners-up walk off with those tickets as well. All you have to do is answer this question. Can you tell me what our last Most Haunted Live was called? Was it 1, the 7 Sisters of Sin, 2, the 5 Fickle Fingers of Fate, or 3, the 8 Faces of Evil? If you think you know, pick up the phone and dial me now. Here's the number, 09012 933 666. That's 09012 933 666. The calls cost £1 from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles will be considerably more. You must be over 18 to get in touch, and remember to seek the bill payer's permission before calling. Entries close at midnight on Sunday the 24th of January. Entries made after closing time will not be counted but may be still charged, and the competition not open to people in the Republic of Ireland. Sorry about that, and of course details at mosthauntedlive.net. Final thought on the French. The French voices, says Bill and East Grinstead, might be Canadians, because we had a lot of Canadian pilots flying with the RAF during the war. Also the word that Chris sounded and said sounded very much like Allemagne, which of course is the French for Germany. I wonder. Bill, thank you very much indeed. More from Interactive later. Paul, back to you.
Thank you, Julian. Do please keep in touch, and with us throughout the show we have Phil Wyman, our paranormal investigator. Phil, have you ever heard anything like those high-pitched squirts of noise?
I haven't, no, to be honest. I've been listening to it behind the stage there, trying to work out what exactly it could be, whether it's perhaps spirit activity, whether it's some kind of animal. But I'm really looking forward to what experiments we get up to later on, and hopefully we can find out what exactly is causing that noise.
And before the show I was talking to a chap in the audience called Graham, who's a retired hovercraft technician, and he was asking, were any experiments done here? Because maybe there was some form of sound experimentation done here, and that is being used to try and communicate with us. How important is science in paranormal investigation?
I think it's very important. Of course, when we say ghost hunting, everybody kind of imagines the medium and the psychic involved. But we use different pieces of equipment, and hopefully as science progresses, we're going to have eventually some piece of equipment that will give us a definite answer to whether ghosts exist or not.
I can tell how excited you are tonight. Thank you for the moment, Phil Wyman. I hope you're excited at home. This is Most Haunted Live. The investigation continues, and it's going to be a cracker tonight after this. Welcome back to part 3 of tonight's Most Haunted Live. It is the Silent Town, the town in question being the abandoned RAF base in Norfolk, known as West Raynham. The investigation began at 9 o'clock. We've had some amazing results, and the investigation, led by Yvette Fielding and Carl Beattie, is about to continue. Let's get straight back to the abandoned officers' mess right now.
Thanks very much, Paul. Well, we are so excited about the noises that we have caught. We cannot believe those strange noises. You've never heard anything like it. Our technical sound team have never heard anything like it. I think it's newsworthy. I'm throwing the gauntlet down and I'm saying any scientist now that can listen to those sounds that will play back in a little while, if you think you know what they are, if you think you have an answer, then please, please, please get in touch with us, because this is a first for Most Haunted, and I am absolutely sure, and I'm sure you'll back me up, this is a first in the paranormal world. It's absolutely extraordinary. Do you agree?
In terms of the actual sound itself,
actual
it's truly
sound, yeah.
unique in terms of a paranormal investigation, in terms of hearing that sound. It's just very odd what actually is it? Yeah.
Let's carry on with the rest of the investigation. Okay, so let's go on up this way. Now, Chris, you already picked up on these French soldiers here.
Yes.
But you also mentioned in the break that you were getting some English RAF gentlemen through. Can you give us more information about that?
It's only one that I'm getting through
is it
at
just
the
one?
moment. Yeah, his name's Hugh.
Right.
Okay, so
You
I've
mentioned
got,
him before, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a second name, but again, I'll give you that later.
Okay,
Maybe
yeah.
that checked out. Hugh's telling me that during the break he was sort of communicating with me, and it's a very early year for the war, but he gave me 1940, and he was saying that he used to fly from here.
Mm-hmm.
He was a pilot, but an officer as well, and he was telling me that he used to go on bombing missions across to Germany, not for buildings, but he was telling me it was specific targets they were giving them, and he didn't die on any of these missions. Again, he's passed one after the war, but he's came back to this place because it's where he was fighting.
Can he give you something a little bit more specific? Sorry to push you, and I know Kieran will be keen for this as well. Something that only he would know about RAF Raynham, where we are, that then can be verified by our historians. Can you ask him that?
Yeah, we'll see what we can get.
Do you want to keep asking? I'll keep talking, and then you can give me that later on. Yeah, let's go into one of these. What's through there at the end? Is that just another long corridor? What? Someone's losing pain.
Shit.
The moan, that wasn't it?
That was horrible.
Where?
I don't know, it was just here, it was around, it was like a moan. We both looked at each other exactly the same time. Stuart took about 3 steps in that direction.
Right, do you know what we haven't done? We haven't done a call out or anything. No. Shall I just do one? Not do one as in go. Okay, you ready? Kieran, do you want to come up here?
Okay.
Right, everybody stand still.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? Keep still. Did you get that? How many of you are here, please? Knock out how many of you are here, please.
That moan was up there.
I know we got the moan. I know we did. Right, okay. But you don't know what to do you? You're getting halfway through the knocks, then you get moan.
I didn't get the moan.
You didn't get it. It was too in the halfway through the knocks, then you get a moan.
I didn't get the moan.
You didn't get it. It was too in the distance, and they were starting to count. Tell us how many were there here. Are there many of you here? Yes, there are. Okay. Will you do things for us this evening? Will you talk to us? Let's get back up that way now. I did hear that moan, but it was a real quiet one. Yeah?
Dead ends there. I think that's,
Oh, is it?
It's these
Oh,
rooms.
okay, let's go in here. Okay. Ooh. So what would these rooms been used for then?
It looks like they might have been
Mainly accommodation.
Oh, just accommodation, yeah, yeah. That lovely old wardrobe, look at that. That's fab, you don't get that nowadays, do you? How lovely. Okay, if you are here, if there is a spirit person here with us now, or many spirit people, please, can you try and communicate with us some more? Can you move objects? Use your voice again? Slam a door. I know you can hear my voice. Can you whistle? Copy me.
Sorry, there's a sound of like somebody putting a coin in here.
Is there? Where? Yeah. What, and a coin falling on the floor?
No, just you know when
The
you
flick?
flick it, the actual flick. Oh, someone actually. That's great. Cool. It's really loud.
Do you have one when you get whistled?
Yeah. Carry on.
Whistle again, you mean?
Yeah. That's
Okay. Ready? And I heard a whistle as well. Okay. Thank you for that. Can you do it again? Copy me. I heard it right here. Man, I actually just looked then at Chris to see if it was you.
No.
I'll do it again. Can you copy me, please?
There was definitely a whistle there.
I didn't hear it that time.
I heard it there. Do it again.
Okay, you ready? Stand still.
Yeah.
Copy me, please. Nothing.
I'm hearing taps, but not whistling.
Yeah, I'm hearing the tap, the whistling. Do you know what I think we should do? Why don't we go, I know that we have a very lovely gentleman who has come forward with his skills, who knows and understands Morse code. So why don't we go into one of the rooms off this corridor, yeah, do a seance and get Paul to tap out using Morse code. What do we think?
What, do our seances we
Yeah.
do? Brilliant.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've got the know we're asking for some specific.
Yes.
He's gave me specific. He's telling me that he can't say too much
Is
about
this
different
Hugh?
things. This is Hugh.
Yeah.
But what he's telling me is a lot more planes were lost in the full base. But he's telling me about his squadron.
Yes.
And he's telling me that 15 planes went down. 15 planes, and apparently these planes were very skilled. He's telling me and what kind of targets they were going for. He was telling me they're very skilled pilots.
But they all
They lost 15. They lost 15 planes.
Can you just tell me how many planes went out in total?
610.
600. That's very specific.
Yeah,
That's a lot of planes.
That's what I'm...
So 610 planes went out on one mission.
No. And
In the whole- that's what I said, that's a hell of a lot of planes.
while they were here, he's telling me they had these specific missions.
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Right, okay, so in total,
Yeah.
15 in total were lost.
Try to get the squadron. 101 or one? Was it 101? Come on. 101 or 1? Was it 110? Come on.
I just heard two very faint taps then.
For 101.
Could have been between 101 and 110. There you are. What? Is your squadron 110? 2 for yes, 1 for no? Is it 110? Okay, let's try squadron 110, yes?
Come on.
Is that the heartbeat, or is it just getting louder out there? It's what?
So the noises continue and the team are regrouping for a seance which will happen after this on Most Haunted Live, The Silent Town. Hello and welcome back to the penultimate night of Most Haunted Live, The Silent Town. We're in Norfolk at the abandoned RAF base of West Raynham, and things have already started to hot up on the visual location site, which tonight is the Officers' Mess. Now, I'm going to invite one audience member to join the team tonight. This is only the second from last person doing that, and that person is from Ealing, West London, Alan Fosh. Would you please make yourself known to the team? Give him some applause. is a senior sales supply coordinator, and he'll report back to us later on in the programme. We hope he is joining the investigation. We are now going to do exactly the same. Let's get straight back to Yvette Fielding and the team in the officer's mess.
Thanks very much. We are in a sort of a room not dissimilar to the one that we were in last night, sort of quite a big room that was used sort of for games and functions and so on. I don't know what this room was actually used for, but we've actually got a very lovely gentleman, Paul, who we chose out of the audience.
That's right.
We were desperately trying to find someone who could understand Morse code, and that person is you. So thank you so much for being here with us. Now, Kieran and Carl and I have come up with some sort of phrases that we thought would be quite handy. One of the points of interest last night was through the Ouija board, the spirits were actually saying that they were still in the 1940s, that it was still World War II. So we thought some of these sayings might be quite handy and might get a response, which is, has France fallen? How many in the last squadron out? How many back? And if they were to come back with who are you or question mark, just type in HQ1. And then Matt here, if we do start to get a response that is knocking and sounds Morse codish, then Matt's going to give you his earphones, and then hopefully you might just be able to decipher something. We might not get anything at all, but it's worth a try.
Indeed.
Are you ready then?
Yes,
Are you
yeah,
ready?
go for it.
Oh, this is all very exciting. Okay, off we go. Everybody in position. Everybody happy here?
Yep.
Okay. Guy, everybody happy? Right, turn our torches off. Okay, I'd like now to turn to night vision, and we'll blow this candle out. Ready? There we go. Oh, I'll put the candle down. Okay.
Wow, that is dark, isn't it?
It is dark. Okay, so on my cue, Kieran, we'll just get the energy going first, then on my cue I'll ask Paul to tap out. So everybody join fingers, put hands on. Okay. Paul, are you happy that you can see the questions? Yeah. Okay, here we go. For all those spirits here, all the flyers here. Did you hear that?
Yes, I did.
There's a dragging noise. Did you hear that, Matt? Yeah. Please can you talk to us? Please can you help us? We wish to talk to you. We wish to have a conversation with you. Right, Matt, you ready with possible tapping and possibly giving the headphones over to Paul? You ready? Okay. Would you like to tap out the first thing, Paul? Listen out for any response. Anything?
Faint tapping.
It's faint tapping. Can you hear anything, Paul? No? Okay, now we're going to try the glass.
Sorry.
Okay, you ask the next question, Paul. And we're going to tell you what we get in response. Thank you. Please respond. What's that? What's that? I can't see. What is it? Dash. 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 Dot. What's that? What? Yes?
And E.
Okay. Continue. What was the question you asked, Paul?
It was how many squadrons last out?
How many in the last squadron?
Would that make any sense with O and E as a response back?
No.
It would be a number, yes.
Hoping for a number.
Okay. Okay, should we... It's giving us stuff back. Maybe another question, Kieran, that we could ask?
Okay, the next question. Paul?
Yeah, it's moving. Dot. 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 Stopped. S. Okay. Dot. Dash. 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 Stopped.
Dot, dash, dash, dash.
I think it was dot dash dash.
Dot, dash, dash, W.
W. So SW. Continue. What was the question?
How many back?
SW. I've no
How many
idea.
in the
No.
squadron back?
Can you ask then perhaps something a little bit more simple? Paul? Sorry?
Unless those are actually just one number, in which case it would be 3.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay, so possibly 3 back. Okay. What year is it? Shall we try?
Was the first one a bigger number as well?
Could have been. Depends how quick they're putting the dots and the dashes together.
Oh, I see. Can we ask the first question again, or the second question again?
How many in the last squadron out?
Okay.
Yeah.
And send it again.
Yeah. Off we go. Dash. 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 Dot. It stopped.
If there was another dot, that would make it 8.
God, so frustrating.
Dash, 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 dot, anything?
The number would be 2 dots on the.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right, okay. Why don't we ask a question? Just a question. Okay, is it, can you ask Paul, can you see us? Put it in the middle. Yes. Dot. 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 Take your finger off, Carl. Dash. Dot. Dash. That's it. Nothing?
Nothing much. It was HE to start with, but then it just didn't.
What did it start off with?
H and E.
H and E, and then it just went. Okay. Could you type in, give it one last go, could you type in, do you have a message for us? What?
Something just went.
Did it?
Yeah. I think it came through that doorway. Yeah.
Keep your arm up, arm up. Thank you, Paul. Dot. dot, dot, dash, 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 stop. Oh, dot, 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 stop. Is that what it is? No! Do you have a message for us, SOS? How cool is that? How cool is that? Oh my God!
SOS? Yeah, what thing of it? Was it Brian out loud? I thought I saw something. Sorry. Is the SOS for them or for us?
Ask him. Oh. What can we say? How can we put that for Paul? Are we in danger?
We in danger.
Oh my God, this is so cool. It's moving. Dot. 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 Was a pause. Dot. Pause. SS. Same thing that we got last night. Same thing that we got last night. Are we in danger? Oh, are we in danger from the Germans? Oh, it's moving. And now it's going to letters. F. Dash. F dash? What does that mean? That doesn't... F dash? That doesn't mean anything, does it?
I'm going to check on the dictionary.
Okay. Okay, what do you want to do? Should we carry on or should we go and explore this place? It's moving again. I think we should too. Dot. Dash. Dot. Dash. What's that? Was that anything, Paul? Doesn't mean anything. Okay. 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 Okay, can we play out the siren? Let's just do a little pretense here. Please forgive me. If we play out the siren, can you type in, please help us, we're in danger, please help us. SOS. I don't know what to do for SOS. Oh, I see what you mean, yes. Can you play out the siren arch? And Paul, can you just keep typing in SOS, SOS? Okay, here we go. Ooh. L, E, A, V, E, leave. L, E, A, V, E. We can't, we're trapped. Can you type in we can't, we're trapped? Type it in, Paul. D. E. C. A. Oh.
Shit.
M or N? What does that mean? D, E, C. I can't make it out. It's going that quick. Whoa. P. Keep typing, Paul. What? Decount. Decount. Oh my God, this is so exciting. Okay, okay. Another question. Decount. We're trapped. We're trapped. Oh my God. Stopped. Oh my God, it's just stopped. Stopped. Oh my God, it's just stopped. can you see us? Put it in the middle. Dot. Dot. Stop. Is that what it is? No!
Message for us.
Do you have a message for us? SOS? How cool is that? Are we in danger?
We in danger.
L E A V E, leave. We can't, we're trapped. D E A. Oh God, God, oh no, dead. We're all dead.
Welcome back to Most Haunted Live. Have they left? Have they decamped? They most certainly have not. The investigation continues, and let's get straight back to the officers' mess from here in West Raynham RAF right now.
Oh, blimey. Right, okay, we're just getting ourselves together. Sorry, excuse the camera going up in the air there. Right, okay, everybody else has gone off to the monitors. We have our audience member with us, and Kieran is going to sort of make sure that people are going to go off into groups of 2 in front of various webcams. The people that are left over will be sat in front of the monitors. But initially, we're just going to have a short period now where Matt, Kath, Stuart, Carl and myself will go and investigate. This area down here is actually quite creepy. Guy, can you make sure there's nobody else here in this bit? Yes?
I'm just going to set this camera and I'm disappearing.
Okay, thank you, sweetheart. Right, let's go. Are we keeping torches on?
Can I just ask a question?
Yeah.
Why is there a filing cabinet in the middle of the room?
I've no idea. Maybe someone was starting to move it out, but actually couldn't quite lift it.
Leave the door open so they can shut it.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
In front of the webcam there.
Oh yeah, it'd be great. Right then, everybody. It's a mirror. Come on.
Where's everyone? Stuart, you alright?
Yep, absolutely
Matt?
fine.
Well,
I don't like it here. Let's listen out for those noises. Matt, listen out for those squeaky noises and stuff. Which one are we going to go?
what was that?
What's here?
Talking. Somebody talking? It's like a... Is that somebody in the corridor talking? Was anybody talking, Robin, just then?
Not here. I think it's just you.
Okay.
That was down by a crowd through that door.
Oh, this is creepy. Is that the cable making that noise?
Yes. Just give it a second, you guys.
Oh, it's the cable. It's the cable. Deep breath. That's what was following me.
Sorry, that was a bang in here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But there's no one in here.
Okay, let's call out. Stand. Oh, did you hear that? Yes. There's like a coin or something, or something metal being... Is there anybody with us now? Mayday, mayday! Help us! There he is, there he is, there he is. Who's doing the torch? I can see.
The filing cabinet's just opened by itself.
Sorry?
The filing cabinet's just opened. You just saw it on the webcam.
Something was dropped. We opened it. Yeah.
No, can't open that.
Yeah,
You've got that film.
yeah, I'm just saying. What did you say, Guy?
He just saw it open on the webcam and he sent it down to tell you.
Yeah, but
No, I thought
no, Carl opened it.
He said he saw it open by itself.
Up there, so it's probably it could have opened the rest of it.
Because they can see it in
really?
infrared, so...
And there's no way it's going to do it on the same.
bit further. Now, remember where it was, yeah?
Oh, fantastic.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Can you open any more drawers?
I'll push the whole thing over. That'll be amazing. Let's get back to it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Carl.
Thanks, Robert. You all right, love?
Yeah.
Do you want to be with us?
Yeah, I'll be...
Yeah. Do you want to be with us? You can be with us.
I'll be a
now.
few feet back.
Okay. Cool. Let's go back to where we were.
I've got a little bit of an idea.
Oh, I know.
Stu, Carl, this is a great opportunity. You and Matt in here, one of us in one room, one of us in another room, and one of us in a third room. You can pinpoint, you can go and check. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'll be in here then.
I think we should go and find...
No, I don't want to go in the furthest room.
Why not?
Because I don't want to go in the furthest room. You're brave. You go in the furthest room.
Kath? Come on, dog.
Sorry, Carl, what am I saying?
If you stay here, you can get there and the...
Yes, sure thing.
Come on, come with me.
Are you two going together?
No, you're just going to go in here.
Robin? Okay, as long as I can hear you.
That's fine. I'm not pushing it.
Oh, Carl. No, don't. Hey, guys.
It should be fine.
No. Who's in charge here?
You are.
Right. And don't shut the door on her, because things can be thrown and things.
Right.
Don't say that. Let's just leave the door open.
She'll be fine.
Yes, I know she's fine, but I'm in charge and I'm saying the door's to be left open. Are you staying there, Mr. B?
Do you want to call out? I'm staying here.
You stay there.
You do the calling out.
Yeah.
Is Kath all right?
Ready?
You okay, Kath?
Say.
Yep.
Ooh, what's this? Is there anybody here? Please help us. If there's anybody here, please can you make a noise? Can you open the drawers or the filing cabinets? Ah! Oh God, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. No, it's just the cable just moved. I thought it was something around my legs. Please help us. We're trapped. Do something to help us. If you could just push the filing cabinet over, we can get out. You're in a plane?
You're all right, you mate?
I could have sworn I just heard a like a deep hum.
No, I hear.
I'm hearing now.
Go, keep asking out, sweetheart.
Please help us. Did that come at you?
What was it, guys? Go through.
This thing here on the floor, Carl. Oh my God, Carl, look! Oh, look! Seriously, what is it?
The front of a drawer.
You bet that just came from nowhere. Are you all right? Oh, you're all right.
You're okay. It's okay.
Gee.
You sure that's what's in here?
Yeah. No.
I found the camera.
Oh my God.
And I don't remember seeing that. Has that light come down as well?
You sure that's not what's happened?
I don't remember seeing that.
Did you see that move? No. You didn't see anything move? No. Oh, I thought you said you saw it move.
No, God, no, it just landed and it came at a real force round the legs.
Where from this direction?
I couldn't tell. No, it's a big
Before
flash.
to do a quick pan around.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing in.
Play it back and have a look by all means.
You're all right. You're all right.
Oh, that really shook me up, that did.
I don't blame you.
That was something that was at force, that was... No, it just shook me up a bit.
Oh, darling. Darling, come on. Good job we didn't let the door shut, eh?
Yeah.
Those nasty boys.
Just checking here.
Where does that go, Carl?
I don't know, but I'm just checking for the possibility of anyone up here. If there is
Okay, well, come straight back, yeah?
straight back.
We'll come with you. Come on, Kath. We're not staying here, are we?
Poor Kath. The investigation continues. Stand by for a break, and after that we return to Most Haunted Live, the silent town, from right here in RAF West Raynham in Norfolk. More after this.